double checking that everything's working first, and then we'll get started on this. Hopefully I have time to go through everything. I haven't prepped at all for this, so we'll see how this goes. But the main thing I want to cover is essentially the world record route, or the second best route for Panic Restaurant, just to get a lot of the information and stuff out of there. So this is the US version of Panic Restaurant. It's not the Japanese version. This is the main contested one, the one with people actually running it usually. So we're going to go over movement tech. We're going to go over areas where you can save time, like simple things that you can do, and the more advanced like 0.2 second saves, that sort of thing later on. But I just want to kind of get something out there while the information's still fresh in my head, sort of thing. So we will see how this goes. I've never done a tutorial like this before, so there's going to be some growing pains as I go through this. But I've got my coffee, so that's a good start. So the main thing, I'm using save states all the way through this. The main thing we'll talk about to start with is the way that you move. So I'm assuming you've played the game before. You don't have any running animation, you only move at this one speed right here. You can't go any faster and you can't go any slower. You can jump at various heights, like most platformers. Hold it longer, you jump higher. Just a little tiny tap and you can jump really, really low. You've only got your one attack. Your basic attack is the pan here. If you're running and you attack, you see how he stops there for a second? That wastes time. You don't want to do that. I think it's 0.3 or 0.5 seconds every time that you do that. So one of the things that you're going to have to learn as you go through this is to do the jump attack. So I basically just slap, jump, and attack at the same time, and just do little attacks like that so that you're back on the ground and you have more movement options right away. You could also do a big jump and attack. You can do attack closer to the ground. What you want to avoid is, you see how you pause there if you attack too late? That again wastes time. It's a little bit less than a standing slash, but it still wastes time. So you want to learn to time your attacks in the air so that the animation is over before you land so that you can keep moving. Jumping doesn't slow you down at all. You still move at the same rate. So you're going to want to learn to go like that through most of your attacks. You can, go like that, you can go like that, at least, well, maybe not landing like that, but it gives you a basic idea of how to start. So this first level is really simple. All of the enemies, they spawn in the same place all of the time. You just have to go through it and learn the patterns. You see how I'm doing all of these little attacks here, just to take them out. And you'll also see that I'm grabbing all of the coins as I kill them. This game is awful for lag. Like, absolutely awful for lag. And most of the speed tech that we have for this is killing enemies and getting coins off of the screen at the same time. Excuse me. So that's a lot of what we're going to be doing, is making sure that you go through. Let's see if I can spawn it. So you see how much it's slowing down right now? Even if I kill him, oop, and leave that coin on there. I didn't have enough on the screen. It still slows down. It still causes lag. So the coins act as sprites, the enemies act as sprites, and all of those contribute to the lag problem in this game. It's a super laggy game. So we're just going to go through, we're going to do our A and B attacks like that. This first part's super simple. You shouldn't need any help with this. It's just learning where everything is and where you can jump. And we're killing all of the guys and grabbing all the coins along the way. So now, I'll put a save state here. You don't need anything for that first room. You see that spoon in the top right corner there? The objective here is to grab that spoon, land on the ground, and then do 2 small jump attacks to kill the next 2 guys. It is the easiest way that I've found to do it. Actually, I'll put my save state back here. So really, you just have to learn the attack arc. So you grab it, you land, and you go like that. That is the easiest way I find to get through this section. So that works as well. There's other ways you can do it. I find this is the easiest, most consistent. You're never going to land on anybody, you're not causing any lag, and you can keep running forward. And then you're going to go through that door, and away you go. So this section here, again, it's just about reducing lag and keeping your big spoon. Oh, I did save state. So all I do is a little jump, kill that guy, and then a bunch of little jumps and then go. There's other ways that you can do it, I'm sure, but I haven't found any difference in the different ways to do it. All you're doing is little jump over the ledge, kill them quickly, grab all the coins and go. Jump and attack, and then you're just going for this door. Again, this part's really simple, you don't really need help here. This whole first stage is really just a warm-up. There's nothing complicated here. It's about going, constantly moving, not doing any standing slashes, not taking any hits, and keeping your big spoon till the end. And there's two ways you can do this boss fight here. The boss is the same every time. So if you want to play it really safe, you can stand here, you can do this. Jump and attack, jump and attack, jump and attack, and go. So that's the normal standard kill, super simple, nothing special there, nothing hard. I don't know how much time the quick kill saves, but the quick kill is super simple, so there's no reason you should be doing this. There's a few different ways to line up the quick kill here. I'm only going to cover mine. So, but what I do is I line up my toes roughly with so you see the two little dots in the yellow squares in the background? I line up, I'm pointing at the TV screen like that's going to make a difference. I wish I like had an arrow or something like that, but I line up my toes just a tiny little bit before that little dot right there. And then I listen for an audio cue, and then I do a full jump and attack to hit the pan. And then as soon as I land from that, I turn around and attack him again. And then when he comes back up over the top, I'm going to attack him and hit him in the air, sort of thing. And you can kill him in like half of a cycle, basically. Not even a full cycle of him jumping back and forth across the screen. So, we'll try that. So I just line up here. Oop. Exactly like that. So the audio cue I'm listening for is when that beat from the battle music starts up. Or when he gets past that top line. Go. Oop. A little bit early. So when that long bass note hits, that's when I start jumping and attacking. And it's just a feel thing for it. I do full jump and attack, turn around and attack, stay in the middle. Oop, he got a little bit high there, so that wasn't very good, but it's just a matter of getting a feel for it. And then jump and attack. You want to attack when he's near the top so that you're hitting him, and you want to space out your attacks because he has invincibility frames. Right around here is perfect, I find, because you don't have to jump super high to get him. So we're going to line up on that square. Just like that. It's kind of a hard thing to describe, but it's basically a full jump and attack. So full jump and attack. And as I'm coming down, I'm near to the middle of the screen. So the moment I hit the ground, I'm going to turn around and attack again. Like that. And then it's just jump and attack and kill him there. And like that's stage one. You should be getting out of here. And it depends on where you decide to put your timers or whatever, but you should be, the screen should be fully black about 45-46 seconds into the run. So these are the slot machine games. This is great for casual play because you can stock up on items. But we don't want these for a speed run, we want to skip this. And you skip it by hitting select, and then it ends it. So when the screen goes black, just spam select, and then you'll skip the screen. You'll skip the slot machine game. Oop. Get back there. There we go. So I'll put my save state here now. We don't need that anymore. So this is a little bit of a free moment. You get to relax a little bit, read chat. And then once this screen goes black here, spam select. And then once this screen comes up here, I should have put another save state. So you're just spamming select, and you're getting through the slot machine. And then on the level loading screen, basically. So this screen here, you can spam start to get through this. What I find most effective, get back here, is to alternate A and B. Both of those act as a skip to the next level part. So I just go back and forth A and B to go. I find that's the fastest way to do it. If I spam start, see how it stayed on that loading screen a little bit longer? So I find, because you're basically hitting 2 buttons faster than you're hitting 1. So I find that's the fastest way to get through that. Okay, so the beginning of level 2 matters. And the way that you get through the beginning of level 2 matters, because now we're getting into the stage cycles in the game. So, one sec, I need a drink. Oh, excuse me. So there are 3 stages out of the 6 that have what we call local cycles, stage cycles, whatever. And all of those cycles start at the very, very beginning of when the stage loads. It's not a global timer. It doesn't start when the game starts. It only starts when this stage in particular is loaded. So the very first one we're going to do is the elevator, the lift, at the end of this first room. So we need to get through this room as fast as possible so that we can make that lift cycle and save enough lag in there that we can save time later in the level. So because you're always going to be hitting the lift and getting to the top of the lift at the same time, the only way to save time in this beginning section is to reduce lag. So this is where all of those small little optimizations come in, and knowing where you can and cannot save any time. So for this one here, as soon as the level starts, you want to immediately be moving. And then this guy up here, you're just going to jump up here and kill him. And then this guy here is going to cause lag later in the level. And this lift cycle, or later in this section, sorry. And this lift cycle has enough wiggle room that you can reduce that lag by killing him. So I do a small turnaround there, and then jump up here and immediately start attacking and killing those guys. You want to grab their coins as fast as possible to get sprites off screen to reduce lag. Coming down here, kill him, kill him, kill him. You can do a couple of small standing slashes there. It doesn't matter because you can't get to the top of the lift any faster. So if you happen to pause for a little bit, that's fine. Because what's important is... Oop. So let's try that again. Pausing and stuff like screwed me all up. Small turnaround, go, attack him, attack him, attack him. Kill him, kill him, kill him. I might have put my save state in a bad spot. So that's what you're trying to do. My save state's in a bad spot. It's not right at the beginning of the level, so you should be able to get here no problem. You might have to do a tiny jump to get to the top of the lift. So this first guy here, and I'll show you why we kill him. Him, you have to kill. But this guy here, you see how all of this lag is starting up now? That's what we're trying to avoid by killing that one guy. And we still have to wait on the lift anyway, so we might as well take that little bit of time. Kill that guy for lag, and then go. And it also lines these up very nicely for grabbing the coins along the way. Unfortunately, you can't grab that big spoon. I haven't found a way to grab the big spoon without getting hit and get to the lift on the same cycle. So unfortunately, we can't grab it. You can in the Japanese version, but you can't in this one. But that's fine, because it actually, I find the big spoon makes the rest of the level harder. In particular, this next section that we're coming up against. So one more time, this is the route. So we're going to jump up here, kill him, small turnaround, go. Kill him, grab the coins along the way, get him off screen as fast as possible. And then don't stop moving after you've gotten to the bottom of the pizza pit there. And we're on this lift cycle. You can't save any time getting to the lift cycle. You can't get here faster. All you can do is lose time here. Each lift cycle that you miss is, I think, 4 seconds gone, waiting for the whole thing to come and go. And then once you're on this lift cycle, it doesn't matter what happened at the beginning of this section here, because now you're racing the clock for the next lift cycle. The lifts will always be on the same timer, so if you miss this one, you still have to do this next section the same way in order to make the next lift cycle. So I'll put a save state here. So I'm going to show you 2 ways to get through this now. One is to get to the lift and get the health, and one is to get to the lift with more of a guaranteed strategy. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to learn to time your jumps so that you can beat the lift to the top of this little section here. And it's just learning how to time it. But you see, if I wait for it to come up, I'm wasting time. And you don't have any time to waste on this lift. So I haven't found a visual cue, it's just kind of muscle memory where it is, but it's roughly about here, maybe when you're at the top of that pillar area here, is when you're going to want to do a full jump. And then you're just going to do a standard jump attack on those 2 pizzas, which is super simple. You don't even need to kill both of them, you can just kill one. So if you want, you can just kill this first one and let the other one go. I don't think it wastes any lag frames to do that. Or if it does, it's so minimal it doesn't really matter. I usually kill both of them anyway, but who knows. So we've gotten to the top of that. We've done our first little skip to climb this wall a little bit faster. And now we need to get on this ladder as high as possible and grab it as soon as possible. So what I do is, and I'll just line my toes up basically, is right about here. You see how my toes are lined up with that black line in the background? Right about there, give or take a little bit, is where I'll do a full jump onto the ladder. So we'll load that again. So right about here, full jump onto the ladder, hold up and go. Because all of this matters for the next room. This is all where you're going to be saving time to get to that lift faster. So full jump, hold up, go. And you're grabbing it right on the edge. And then as soon as you get to the top of the ladder, you're going to start moving right away. Small attack, which you should be good at by now because you've been doing it all the way through the first stage and a half that you've done so far. Excuse me. But the important thing is get as high on this ladder as possible and climb it as soon as possible. Small attack, don't bump into anything. If you pause at the top of the ladder, you're probably going to miss the lift. If you edge bump into the platform that I'm on, so like if you kill both of these but you miss the jump and you do that, you're going to miss the lift. All of this movement matters. You need to be holding right and moving the entire way. So we'll put a save state there. This room is awful because these onion dudes here cause all sorts of lag. And there's a few different ways that you can go through this. So I'm going to do this without catching the lift cycle first just to show things, and then I'll go back to the save state and then we'll go through it properly and show the 2 different routes. So there's a couple ways to do this. What I do is jump down here, or just walk down here, and then once I land, little jump, and then jump again to kill that apple. So if you don't attack again, the apple's going to hit you. If you do standing slashes on the onions, like if you do this, you're going to get hit by the apple, and you're not going to make the lift. If you do this, look at all that lag. Same here. Look at all that lag. And you fall down there. So this is fine if you're not trying to go world record fast, but you probably just wasted 2 seconds in lag there. And I still missed that because I fell in that pit. I guess you could do that, but... So what I do, small attack. It's fine that I stopped a little bit there. Small attack. This is one way to go, and this is to grab that health there. and then jump out there, and I'm probably going to miss the lift. Yeah. So that's the world record route. Small attack, attack that. Small attack, get down here. Grab this candy, and as soon as you can, jump out of there. You see how I bumped against the table there a little bit? You're always going to bump against the table, you just don't want to get stuck down there. And I just barely made the lift. And that was a really good one. I had lots of spare time there. I probably had 0.2, 0.3 seconds of spare time to go. That's about the fastest you can get there going that bottom route. I mean, yeah, maybe a little bit faster, but not much. So that's the world record way. And that one gets the lollipop at the bottom here. I'll do it again. So kill him, kill him, kill him. You see how I grab that coin super fast too? And that coin there, that reduces lag. And now all we're gonna do here is we're gonna walk down. We're not gonna jump, we're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna keep holding right and walk down here. You'll dodge the apples every time if you do that, as long as you're holding right. And then we're just gonna do a small jump to grab this lollipop here. And that gave us an extra heart piece, an extra hit point, whatever you want to call it. And it took a sprite off the screen, and it delayed the apples falling down so that there isn't as much lag. So there's no easy way to time this part out that I've noticed. I'm sure there is, I just find it's easier to do muscle memory. But you want to jump as soon as you can out of here. You see how I bumped against the ceiling there? I already know I'm going to miss the cycle now because I bumped against the ceiling. Small attack, attack the apple. Small attack. I might miss it because I stopped a bit too long there. And I bumped against that table. Just barely missed it. So you see how tight that window is. Oop. Missed the apple, but that's fine because we didn't get hit. The other one you can do, and this makes it a lot easier to catch the lift cycle. A lot easier to catch the lift cycle. Is instead of going down for the lollipop and getting the extra health, we're going to do a very small jump up to the top platform, and we're going to walk underneath the apples. Small jump like that. If you jump too high, you'll get hit by the apple. So we'll do that again. Small attack, attack those apples. Small attack. Oop, I missed him. That's fine. Small jump up onto this platform and then just keep running. The apples won't hit you as long as you don't stop. You see how much lag it caused from missing that onion though? That's why we kill the onions. But look at how much time was left on that lift. So I would say this is the easier one to do right now, but it's going to change up your strategy later in the game. So this is what I'd call the easy route, and the bottom one is what I would call the hard route. But the hard route lets you save more time. It saves more time in this level because there's less lag when you go down the bottom route. And I don't remember what it is, but it's around a second, somewhere in there. And it allows you to skip something in the next level if you want to go like super hardcore, save all of the time strategies sort of thing. But the important thing is making this lift with an 87 or an 88 on the timer sort of thing. The important thing is making this lift right now. So I'm going to go bottom route. Like that. I'm going to grab the lollipop. I'm going to get up here. And I'm going to get on that lift cycle. So that's the hard route. That's the world record route. If you want, you can do the top cycle, or the top route, like I showed, but it means you're going to have less health going into the next stage. Which is fine. It just changes up how you're going to approach the next stage, and if you're not used to the enemies and stuff, it'll make it harder. But it makes it easier to catch the lift cycle. So you have to make that choice. So I'm going to put a save state here now. From here to the end of the level, there's no more cycles that you have to make. These are the only 2 lifts in the level. So now it's about constantly moving as fast as possible and reducing lag along the way. So for the next one, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to jump jump to the top of that lift, and then pretty much immediately jump again to kill these pizzas. Jump to the top, kill both of those pizzas in one hit, if you can. I guess I don't need to be pausing it now, but whatever. And then where you climb on this ladder is going to matter. So intuitively you would think you want to climb all the way on the edge here, but this pizza's here, so you have to wait for him. So what I do, and there's a couple of different ways you can do this. You can jump to the left. You see how far left I am. Yes, you're wasting travel time, but you can get up here, do an attack, and hit him. You can even get up here, do a jump attack, and keep going. The further left you are, the easier it is to get that jump attack in. And you can do it... I'll just line myself up here. You can do it basically anywhere where you're off, slightly off center on the ladder. So I'd say anywhere from where your hand is on the right rung there, anywhere from there on, you can do that jump attack. You don't have to do the jump attack. It saves a little bit of time. But if you can't get the timing down on it, you can just get up here, attack, and then go. And it's just a matter of getting a feel for what you're comfortable with. I usually go right about here, jump attack, and go. The further right on the ladder you are, the tighter the window for that jump attack is. But it's not that hard once you get the timing for it down. See, I went really far left, so I got lots of time there. But again, super simple part, but a small optimization where you want to jump attack and keep going so that you save, 0.3, 0.4 seconds. Excuse me. So now this next part is the lightning room, which is awful. I absolutely hate this part. So we're going to start with this apple here. You're just going to jump attack and go. And you can see on the right hand side of the screen there's a lightning bolt coming down. That lightning bolt spawns roughly when you drag it onto the screen. So if you keep moving to the right at the same pace, you will walk into that lightning bolt. There's a few ways to get past it. The easiest one that I find, and it's really just a matter of timing. Jump here, wait a little tiny bit. Let me try that again. I did a standing slash there. So I'll put my save state here now. That last section is pretty easy. So we're going to come through. We're going to kill the apple. I'm going to jump up here and then wait. And it's just a muscle memory thing. You're just going to wait a tiny little bit. And then you're going to immediately jump and hold right and do a full jump. Right there, go. I basically just take my hand off the controls for like a little bit and then slap and go. And then you want to get up onto the next platform as fast as possible without stopping. You can see where the apple slices are, so there's a little tiny bit of a safe zone there, but there's no point standing and waiting, because if you just jump up onto the platform, you can keep running. Hey, Herexon, how's it going, bud? Yeah, it's a tutorial. I'm going to do what I can, so I've got a couple hours to kill, and I wanted to get it out of the way. Oh. If you notice anything I miss, point it out. Oh. I'm going to try and do a precise one. I'm going to try and cover, the world record route that we were using, and then the slightly slower one that'll get you like a 1340 sort of thing. But yeah, so for this part, again, like I was saying, jump up here, off, slap, go. Get up here, go. And you'll be safe every time. You would never do this kind of one? Yeah, I'm just going to kind of breeze through it. I'm hoping it'll be like an hour long, but we'll find out. But yeah, so this next part here is I walk right up to the edge here, and then it's just a timing thing for me. I kind of have an audio cue that I listen to, but not really. It's basically just stop here a bit and then jump. That one's awful. Oop, I forgot to do that. Go. Jump and attack. Land on the edge, slap and go. Same as that first one. Yeah, and that's what I feel, is some things aren't as obvious because people don't understand the games as well as we do, so that's why I'm doing a bit more precise one. Jump and attack, land on the edge, and go. So for this next part here, oh, excuse me, I'm not used to talking this much. For this next part here, there's going to be a pizza coming at you. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a standing attack against the pizza, and then as soon as we can, we're going to jump and hold right again. So, and then jump, go, and then we're going to attack up there. Oop, I'm going to start. Oop. I don't know how to explain the apples well enough either. At the point that you're getting to this, you should know what the apples do. Really. Slap and go. So we're going to do a standing attack, hold right, and then we're going to do, as soon as you get up on that platform, do a mid-attack, a jump, and another attack. So again, stand on the edge, slap and go, up here, stop, go, attack, stand on the edge, slap and go, attack, full jump. Ooh, this might not work because I let go of right for a second there. Oh, mine are all automatic now as well. It's why I have to keep stopping and think about what I'm saying. So I've done a full attack, I've done a full jump while holding right, and now we're coming down. As soon as we land, we're going to do a small jump up to the next platform, and then we're going to do a mid jump. So hold it for just shy of a full jump, and then you're going to attack at the top. Oop, that didn't work. Pausing kind of threw me off there. Go, and go. So, attack, jump, jump, jump. Like that. I think next year I'll take part of the Best of the NES thing, if I have time. That would be cool. It looked like a lot of fun, so. Okay, I'm going to put my save state over here now. I'm tired of this section. So, my save state's here now. So I've shown you one way to do it, and that's the fastest way to get past it. The other one that you can do is walk closer and wait and grab the coin, and then you can just run right underneath the apple. So what I do is attack it, wait for the coin to basically hit the peak of its bounce, and then start moving again. And then do a small jump up, and the apple will miss you every time. Alright. So this is the onion room, and there are, I'd say there's two good ways to get through this section. When you get to the ladder, oh, I should cover ladders. I'll cover ladders up here. Because ladders are awful. I've seen a few people climb down a little bit and then let go. Don't do that. Ugh, fucking apple. As soon as you get to a ladder, tap down, let go of all buttons, and then hit A. So tap down A, go. Tap down A, go. So tap, go. Like that. If you are holding down when you hit A, you won't let go. Which is actually probably the problem Herexon runs into. Is if you're holding down and you try and tap A to let go, and if you, I'll stop talking so you can hear it. You heard how he kind of tried to drop, but nothing happened? Like that. You won't let go of the ladder and you'll waste time. So, tap down, tap A, go. Like that. You see how I didn't let go fast enough? I tapped too soon? It's just a matter of getting the memory for it. But, that's the fastest way to get down ladders, and then you can hold left or right, whatever direction you're going, and start moving right away. So, down, tap, go. We're going to do the same thing here. We're going to down, we're going to tap and aim right, and we're going to hit that first onion. Put it down here now. So I usually time my swing so that I hit them on the fall down. And then one way you can do this, or you can do what Herexon does and just mash A, but I think you'll almost always hit that one drop if you do that way. It works fine, but I find this easy enough for myself. I mean, ladders are such an easy concept that you should be able to figure out how to dismount ladders. It's basically just, this is what's getting you stuck, so. Oh. So what I do is when I get here, so do my drop and attack him, wait a little bit, and then start running forward. You want that onion to jump up to the top platform so you can grab his coin. Then you can jump over this guy and land. You see how I'm just pixels on the edge there? That's what you want to do, is you want to land on the edge of that platform and then immediately keep jumping and going. So this one is slightly slower. I killed that onion a little bit too soon. So he didn't jump up on the platform and I didn't grab the coin. But this is still fine. It's going to waste like 0.2, 0.3 seconds, but you can still do the same thing. And I would say these are the two ways to go, is just get the timing for this, because it's not hard. But you can see there's a little bit more lag there because I didn't grab that coin. Oop. Climbed the ladder a bit. But you see how much faster that is? So, but you lose some of the time because you're stopping and not moving. But not that much time, so. Basically, that's what I find is the most consistent way to get through the onion room. I started moving too soon. There we go. Did I cover getting up the ladders? So you can still keep pressing direction and up, and you will always grab it at the first possible pixel. I didn't know. I really do feel like climbing ladders is pretty intuitive, personally. It's basically just hold a diagonal for what way you want to be going. If you want to be going up and right, once you're on the ladder, start holding up and right. If you want to be going up and left, same thing. Once you grab the ladder, hold up and left. But I feel like ladders should be intuitive enough. But yes, it is definitely good to know. So I'll do this one more. Attack, wait a tiny bit. That's the best possible one, is when the coin jumps up onto that platform there. You can get it slightly faster by getting the window smaller, but as long as you get that, you're getting through here at a good pace. So this next part is a little bit more relaxing. You're going to jump attack to kill that pizza, and then you can do a full jump and grab that pot, but it's kind of tight. Well, it's not that bad, actually. So you can just do a full jump and grab the pot. And then I do a full jump here so that I can kill these two apple slices that are coming down. And that gets them off the screen and causes less lag. Put this right here. So full jump, you grab that. Full jump, kill those apples. And then I do a jump when I kill that pizza so that when the coin bounces up, I'm going to grab it. Same thing, I'll land on that one and immediately get the coin. And then roughly with that first black line on the downward slope, right about there, I'm going to jump so that I basically land on these guys all at the same time. And then once I do, I'm going to do another jump so that I grab... Ooh, that was bad. But I'm going to do another jump to grab all of those coins. So, kill these apples, kill him, grab the coin, kill him, grab the coin. Kill him, grab the coin, land on that pizza, get up here. And that is the fastest way that I've found to get through that section. If you don't kill these first few apple slices, if you just hold right, you cause a bunch of lag here. If you just keep holding right, you cause even more lag here. And this is one of those areas where there's not much time to save because it is just a hold right section, so all of that lag adds up. Take out those, grab that coin, land on these guys, grab their coins, and go. Super simple. Always good to mention because ladders work differently in many games. Yeah, that's true. They do. Maybe next time we hit ladders, I'll cover that. Maybe. Oh, so one more attempt at this part. This is what saving time is, getting rid of this lag. Get rid of that lag there. Get rid of that lag there. And get rid of this lag here. And then you're good to go. You're gonna tap and let go. Ooh, I should actually put a save state there. So here, as soon as you let go of this ladder, you want to be holding left. So tap, let go, hold left, and as long as you're holding left, that jelly guy won't ever hit you. So tap, let go, hold left. And then I find it best to kill this guy here. I think it saves a little bit of lag time, but you do a standing slash when you land, so it might not. It's just a personal preference. So you can either, excuse me, walk off the ledge and attack him. You see I did a tiny little bit of a pause there, but that's fine. Or you can jump over him, grab the ladder, and drop. But if you're not good at your ladder drops, stay here. If you're not good at your ladder drops, he will hit you. So that's why I do this. And then when I grab this ladder, I'm going to grab it, let go, and immediately hold right again. Grab it, let go, hold right, and then when I land here, I'm going to do the exact same thing I did to that top guy, to this very first jelly guy here. Is we're going to walk off the ledge and attack him. Like that. So that kills him, and when I kill this next guy, I can grab his coin sprite, and it'll save just a tiny little bit of lag. Kill him, grab the coin. Oop, timing was off there because I paused. So hold right, slap him, kill him, and now there's no lag in this little section here. If you find the timing for that too hard, the other thing you can do is jump over him and kill that guy and kill that guy. But it causes lag when you get here. So it's not much, but it adds up when you're trying to get a super optimized time. So fall off and attack, fall off and attack, jump attack, jump attack. Small attack, small jump up here to dodge the apple. And what you can do, let's put a save state here, is if you do a small jump, you can just kind of like fit yourself in between the table and go the bottom route here, like that. It is, I believe I timed it out to 0.1 seconds faster. And this is the only spot it saves time in. Otherwise, you can just walk right off. It saves, makes almost no difference, but it's a tiny little optimization that you can do. You need to grab the big spoon, do your small little jump attacks, and then go in here. Oh, that part there, as long as you're holding right and you have the big spoon, you're good. You need to know where the pizzas are coming from, but that's it. So this is the second boss. He is always the same. He follows the same pattern every time. So all you're trying to do is get the quick kill. And this is where the invincibility frames will matter a little bit. So there's a couple of different ways you can do it. What I do is buffer my attacks so that I know when to jump. Some people, buffer their attacks based off of muscle memory timing. Doesn't matter which one as long as you kill them fast. So what I do, walk up to him, and right about here is when I'm going to start swinging my big spoon. So I'm just going to literally just spam attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop. So it is 5, yeah. So I'm going to swing my spoon 5 times, and then I'm going to jump and attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jump, attack, chase him around, jump and hit him, jump and hit him. That was a bad one. Chase him over, jump and attack, jump and attack. You can go left, you can go right, whatever's comfortable for you. The big thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jump and attack. The big thing is killing him basically where he is right now. I know I did it really well when the left side of the microwave lines up with the dark brown of the drapes in the background. You can get it slightly sooner, you can get it slightly later, that's fine. But when he's in this position, you know that you did it well. So this is what I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jump. Oop, I think I missed that. Nope, I got him. So that was a slightly later one, but it's still fine. And then whenever this boss is dead, you run over to the right side of the screen and you just hang out here. Always do that at the end of most bosses. So one more time. This is the quick kill. This is the fastest way to kill him. So right about there, perfect quick kill. So I'm going to put a save state there for now. So we're going to mash select to get through the slot machine. We're going to hit A, B, A, B, A, B. Oop. And then this is the beginning of stage 3, which has its own cycles that you have to meet. And these ones are bubble and elevator cycles. So as soon as the stage starts, hold right and go. Small attack, jump and hit him. Jump and hit him, jump and hit him. Is literally just get through these guys as fast as possible. There's no lag to save here. It's just don't stop moving. Drop down the ladder, attack him, attack him, keep going. I really feel there isn't much you can say about this section. It's just learning where the enemies are and don't stop moving. Jump and attack, jump and attack, jump and attack, drop down the ladder, attack him, drop down the ladder, and go. So I'll put a save state here. This next room is where the cycles start mattering. And that's why you need to get through this part as fast as possible, is because how fast you get through that section is going to influence the next room. So as soon as we get into the room, you can just hold A to buffer your jump here. You're going to jump up, and you're just going to keep going. You're going to keep holding right. This teacup turtle at the top here, I wait for him to start moving back to the right, and then I jump attack and basically like down spike him into the ground. Like that. Keep going, don't bump against anything, and if you do the first section the way that I did it, and you don't stop moving in the second section, you will never miss those bubbles. You will never miss them if you don't do standing slashes or anything. I can't remember the last time I missed the bubbles without making a horrendous mistake. So once you're here, this is where it starts to get kind of stupid with the lag. Is you want to go top route. You don't want to just run straight to the bottom, and I'll show you why. Is because all of this lag spawns up. Look how slow, like we basically dropped to like 10 frames a second. And, pardon me, and these flames are blocking your way. You can't go through this any faster. So what we're going to do is we're going to reduce some of that lag. So we're going to do a small jump up here and kill him, and grab his coin. And then I'm going to stop right here. And I stop and wait for an audio cue to know when to go. So I'm actually going to restart that, and then I'm going to not talk. And I'm going to do that. So it's just a beat to the song that I listen to, but it's... If you can see when I started moving there, that's the beat that I'm listening to. So it's do 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 do, and as soon as that second do comes in, that's when I start running. So it's do 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 go. So, and then you have to do a very last second jump to miss that fork down there. And I just aim to get the one up. I don't think it makes a difference, but I aim to grab the one up as a good target for where I'm going for. So, oop, that's why it's kind of dangerous and stupid. So I grabbed the one up now. And that means that the reason I do that is so that I can wait for later parts of the flame cycle, so that the flames aren't on screen that long, which reduces lag, because we can't go through this section faster. So now, kill him, kill him. You want to grab the coins, but you don't want to stop moving, so if you happen to miss a coin, it's okay. But you saw how much less lag there was because the flames weren't there. And we're still getting through at the same time. And then you're just going to keep holding right, and you don't want to jump for this section here, because this is going to make you move faster. And we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to kill these turtles and just keep going. If you can grab the coins, great. If you can't, that's fine. And that one there, when you land from killing the second turtle, I do a jump because there's a burner that's going to come up in the middle section, and you want to avoid that. You're going to jump here because this one's trying to push you backwards, and you want to grab the spoon. And look how much time we had to make that lift. Otherwise, we'd just be standing here. This is the second stage cycle that you're trying to make, is these lifts. You can't get to the top of the lift any faster, so reducing all of that lag in this part of the stage is the only way to save time here. So, now that we're here, making the next lift cycle is very generous. I think you can even take a hit and make the next lift cycle. So you have lots of time to kind of relax here. So, go up here, I just do a standing slash and take them out. Climb that ladder, and then keep going. Nothing really fancy there. It's literally just you have a generous amount of time to make this next cycle. Oh, excuse me. So now that we're in here, we've got two sausage guys coming at us here. There they are. So you want to kill them and the toaster before the toaster starts spitting out toast. Otherwise, it's going to cause lag. So when I get to this bottom platform here, I'm going to do a little jump to kill the first one, and I'm going to do a big jump to kill the second sausage and the toaster at the same time. Oop, missed it. But that caused lag, so I don't want to do that. That's what I wanted to do, because I don't want him to spit out toast, because it causes just a little bit of lag, and you're going to get through this at the same pace anyway. This next part here is literally just going through and killing toasters. It's easy. If you need to, provided you haven't messed up this first section, if for some reason you took a hit earlier, you always have time to grab, almost always have time to grab this candy if you need health. So we'll grab that. If you need health, that's a good place to get it. You can't get to this lift any faster. So you can kind of take this part a little bit slower, it's fine. It's all about reducing lag. Once we get to the top of this lift, we're going to be chasing a bubble cycle later that starts literally right now. Again, you can't get here any faster, so the bubbles are always going to be on the same cycle for when you get to the top. Put a save state there again, just in case. So this is the same as the elevators in 2, learning the timing. Roughly about here is when I'm thinking about jumping, and I want to do a full jump, and then do a standing attack, or a jump attack, and kill him so I stop moving. And then I do a full jump, and then immediately do another full jump while facing right to get that damage boost. So we'll do that again. Full jump, or jump, full jump. Oop. I missed it, but that's fine. It's a little bit slower than the perfect damage boost, but you still damage boosted up here, so that's fine. Now, there's 2 ways we can do this. One is to grab this lollipop here, and then kill the toaster. And the second is to skip the lollipop entirely and just keep going. It depends on how crazy you are, because if you skip the lollipop, it means you're entering Shrimp Boss and you can only take 1 hit, which is awful. Otherwise, you can take this lollipop and get 4 hit points. So I'm going to do it with grabbing the lollipop for now. I'm not going to make any more save states. So grab it, land. Oop. Let's try that again. So grab it, land, and then do a jump attack. And then as soon as you can, you want to do a full jump onto this ladder and start climbing it immediately. These toasters are awful. You just have to learn the timing for it. Excuse me. As soon as I get to the top of the ladder, I'm going to jump, do a landing thing. Ugh, that was bad. You just have to learn the timing there. Jump, jump and attack. There we go. Ugh. These toasters are awful. You just have to learn the timing and get the feel for it. Jump immediately, jump and go. Oop. So I missed the door, but that's not good enough. You don't want to get stuck like that, because you will miss the bubble cycle if you do. There we go. So now we're through the door. We're going to go top route here and keep walking. Don't jump, just keep walking. And once you fall off the platform here, you want to like just barely let go of right and then immediately hit it again. It's basically let go and then immediately hold it again so that you can do an attack on the bottom guy and then immediately jump up and kill the second guy. So we're going to let go, attack, jump, go. When we get here, we want to go bottom route to get the big spoon. And I find it helpful to bump off of the ceiling to launch me down so I can kill the toaster. So we're going to jump, grab it, go. It's okay to let go of right here, because otherwise you'll hit the toaster. The big thing is you want the big spoon. And as soon as you've landed and you've killed the toaster, keep going right, and if we've done it right... Oop. So this is all fucked up now because of all the pausing and stuff. You should just barely be able to make bubble cycle. That. Oop. Fuck. Like I said, this part's awful. You just have to learn the timing for it. Okay, let's try that. So we're gonna go top route. Don't jump, just stand slash. Jump, grab that, go. Keep running. You should just barely be able to make that bubble if you've done everything right. It is super tight. If you've done something even slightly wrong, you won't make that bubble. So the next part here is, there's two ways to do this. Oh, and I didn't want to change my save state. That's fine. Okay, so I'll do it with the next one. So the easy way to get past this guy, literally, just jump over him. But it causes that lag. So next time we'll avoid that. This is just simple attacks like you've been doing all game. Nothing scary here. Here, once that coin is at the top, do a full jump to grab it and attack on the way down and you'll kill this sausage. Oops. It's fine. It's because I paused it, threw my timing off. If you need to, you can grab this lollipop right before the boss. It wastes about a second to do that, but if you need the health, it's a tiny second to waste. And then you're going to go into the boss. So we'll do that whole thing again using that route, and you'll see everything there. Jump, jump attack, full jump, grab the health, go. Jump, hit that, go. The toast will always be in the same spot if you do everything right. Hit him, let go, go, jump, grab the spoon, fall down, keep going. Should just, oop, I was a little bit slow after grabbing the spoon. Okay, we should be good now. Keep going, let go. This is super tight when you do it this way. There we go. Just barely made that bubble cycle. If you're not confident with it, you can wait there, but it wastes about a second and a half to wait. So again here, this jump attack, go. We'll just jump over that guy for now. This is just your standard kill all of the enemies. Right there. And that's how we kill that guy. The second way to do this, and this is the crazy world record route, is we're going to skip the lollipop at the top here. Oh, excuse me. So the same thing, do a full jump, kill him. We're going to damage boost up here, but we're not going for the lollipop, we're just going to go. And we're going to do a full jump there, and as soon as we get to the ladder, we're going to jump and kill all of that toast. We didn't get a health refill, we have limited health now. This part's the same. We're going to grab this spoon. Oops. It's fine, got it on the reverse, but look how much time you have to catch all of these bubbles. You're actually on an earlier cycle now. So doing the exact same thing, Doing it this way saves about a second and a half, something like that. But if you skip that lollipop, you're coming into this boss with only 1 health, and this is the only bit of random bit in the game, and coming in here with 1 health is awful. Or sorry, 1 hit. You have 2 health, but you can only get hit once. So if you do it that way, you can grab the lollipop here, which is a good safe backup, and that is roughly the same as doing it the other way. So actually, I'd probably recommend that. I would probably recommend skipping the lollipop after the toaster boost, and just go that way to make the bubble cycle easier. So full jump, skip that lollipop, full jump onto the ladder, immediately jump and attack, jump, jump, go. That lines up the toast really well, whereas I actually find it easier to get through that section. But you have to do that jump attack against that first bit of toast. You have to do that jump attack immediately upon getting to the top of the ladder. And then this part's the same. Jump up here, do your small attack, go. That. Grab the spoon, go. And easily make bubble cycle. Okay. So I'll show you the second part of these toasters here now. Excuse me. The second part of this is you can kill that toaster that we jumped over last time. So you're going to come up here, kill this guy, and then do you see on the blue platform on the right, in the background, there's the orange tiles on the back wall. Orange, pink, whatever you want to call them. When we land, we're going to land for just a few frames, and then we're going to do a full jump and attack on the way down. So I'll put a save state here. And we can kill that guy without stopping movement at all. So it is, it's basically as soon as you land, like just a split second after you land, you're going to do a full jump. That was too late. I attacked too late. Or too early, sorry. Like that. You just have to practice this. What I look for... Oop. Dang. What I look for is basically his foot lined up with the line in the background here. And once his toes are just a tiny little bit over that line, I know that I can do a full jump and attack. So, we're going to walk off, jump, go. And it saves just a tiny little bit of lag. It's super easy once you practice it, but it saves that tiny little bit of lag and makes it easy to get through the rest of this. And then we get to do Shrimp Boss. I'm going to grab this. So we're going to do Shrimp Boss now. This is the only random bit in the game, the only RNG, and it is awful. This kills so many runs because I haven't found a way to predict what the shrimp are going to do. It seems to be based off of what time you enter the door, and then every button that you push once you're through the door, everything seems to change the RNG counter as far as I can tell. So I haven't found a way to manipulate it. It's just sometimes dumb luck. So I'll put a save state right here. So as soon as you get in here, jump up on the platform and start hitting them. And you're gonna do attack. Oh god damn. Whatever. Basically gonna attack and chase him around the screen. So you don't want to spam it because then you can't move around that much. You want to attack, 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 attack. But you see, you kind of want to chase him around like that. Oop. Let's see if it'll do that again now. Yeah, see how he's knocking me off the platform? This is the awful part, is those shrimp falling from the sky. Attack, 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 attack. It's fine if we get hit. You can basically take 1 or 2 hits here if you have full health and be fine. Attack. Oop. Attack. Attack. Ah. You just gotta learn the timing for the invincibility frames. Attack, attack, If he's coming towards you, you can just kind of spam it. It's fine, but this is what makes it awful, is those shrimp falling from the sky. It's fine. Once you get hit, I usually find it best just to stay where you are and spam attack. Like that. I find that's the easiest way to do it. It's the most consistent. Ah. Anytime you get out of here only getting hit twice is a good fight. Getting out without getting hit at all is rare. It happens, but it's really rare. I'll accept anything where I only get hit once. Oop. Okay. There's not much you can do about that except just practice it, so. But I find that attack, follow him, attack, follow him, attack, follow him, and just learning the invincibility rhythm is the best way to go. So thankfully, stage 4 doesn't have any bit of lift cycles that we're going for. There's no stage cycle that we're trying to meet or anything like that. So this is a pretty straightforward stage of just optimal movement and killing enemies and reducing lag. It doesn't matter if you get hit. Well, it matters if you get hit because you're going to lose time, but it's not going to make you miss a cycle. So I would just go through. Kill him, kill him. I stop for a little bit to make the jump over this guy easier. Walk underneath that skewer. Jump and attack, jump and attack. And then you pretty much always need to grab this candy. If you're doing world record route, you're guaranteed to be missing at least 1 hit point here. Probably 2 because you're not going to get a hitless shrimp because it never happens in a good run. So I almost always make the jump to grab this candy, and once you grab the candy, immediately attack and go down. There's not much you can really say about this first section. It's just learning how everything moves, oops, and then killing it accordingly. Grab the candy, and keep going. That's really all you can do here, is just learn where the enemies are, and finding the best way to keep moving forward. As long as you're constantly moving to the right, you're only going to save like 0.1, 0.2 here, sort of thing. So here's where I'll talk about those ladders that Herexon was talking about. For the save state there. When you're coming up to a ladder, you don't need to just be holding up. You can hold, you know, diagonal up, sort of thing. I should bring that up first for me so I can see what I'm doing. So you don't need to just hold up to climb a ladder. Like, you don't need to be underneath a ladder and just hold up. You can hold like diagonal right and still climb up the ladder, and then shift to diagonal left to dismount the ladder at the best time. Oop. So diagonal right, I've switched to diagonal left, and then I just roll my thumb over to left to get up to the next section here. That's the easiest way to climb ladders, but it's pretty intuitive, I feel. You're going to do little jump, little jump, little jump, little jump, and once you're here on this ledge and you've done a little jump up here, there's 2 ways to get through this next part here. Actually, I'll go back here. Put my save state here. I don't need to constantly climb the ladder. There's 2 things that you're going to try and do, or that you can try and do. You can try and skip the turkey, which is turkey skip number 1, or you can go around the turkey. So if you go to the left side of this ladder, you can move to the left and then attack the turkey and go. And that's the safe way. It's really consistent, but it's about it's not even a second slower, but it's around 0.8 slower. Or you can do little jump, little jump, little jump, and then you have to grab the ladder at the very, very right. And then as soon as you get here, jump. Herexon's really good at doing a jump attack here, like that, which I am not that consistent at. You can do either. But you have to jump the moment you get to the top of the ladder, and you don't want to spawn that turkey too soon. Otherwise you'll get hit like that and waste a second. like that. So those are the two ways of getting through here. This is the safe, consistent way. Once you get to the top, move to the left a bit and then attack the turkey. And this is the I want to save every millisecond of this game that I can way. Either way is fine. It all depends on what your goal is. There's no shame in going to the left here. Move over a bit, attack the turkey, and go. It's about a second slower, but that's fine. Really nothing to say in this section, just hold right. Don't land on the knives. Do a jump attack to kill that carrot. You need to make sure you get a good drop on this ladder, otherwise you'll get hit with the lightning. So as soon as you get to the ladder, drop and hold left. Kill that carrot when he pops up. I do a full jump here, so I get the carrots on the bottom off screen as long as possible. And then I do a small jump down here to kind of fit myself in there so I don't judder off the ledge. And if you're lucky, you'll despawn one of these carrots on the way down. Which I didn't do. Oh shit, I'm all the way back here. Oop, didn't jump. I hit jump too early there, so it ate the input. Which is the risk of that first turkey skip. But it saves about a second. Get back here. A lot of this stage is pretty intuitive. There aren't that many super big time saves. I'm gonna jump, do a little jump here to fit down, and then if I got it, I forgot to save state again. I'll just save state here. Do a jump attack. Oop. Shit. So do a jump attack coming down with your attack to kill that carrot. Like that. And then you can just walk right through here. If you do a standing attack to kill that carrot... No, how does that... Sometimes, and I don't remember how it is, sometimes this carrot will come back. There he is, because I did a standing attack here. I don't know why. He's hitting something. I don't know what it is. Like that. But if you do that, he never hits anything. I don't know why. Do that attack, never hits anything, you're good to go. So for this part, again, super easy, just get through. I drop down, kill that turkey, jump up and kill them. I find it best, once you get here, do a full jump over that kebab, because he's hard to hit, and he fucks up so many runs if you don't do that. And then once you land, do another full jump to kill the top one, like that. And that's all you have to do, and if you do that, you'll land on his coin and you're good. Kill that turtle, whatever way you see fit. And then we're going to get into the second turkey jump. So we're going to climb this ladder on the very left-hand side. Jump up and kill these guys. Oop. I'll just kill them and go from there. Okay. Oop, I spawned him. Didn't mean to do that. So, what we're going to do here now is you're trying to do a mid-jump off the very edge of this platform to grab the ladder as high as you can. Like that, so that you can climb up fast enough to beat that turkey. Like that. Now I get it all the time. That was a really good one. It was so good I had to wait. That's the fastest way to get past that, and that's turkey skip number 2. If you miss it, if you bonk, you have to wait for the turkey a little bit and climb more ladder. But that's fine. It's not that much slower, but it is a little bit slower. You're more likely to bonk than anything. That's fine as long as you get past the turkey. And then away you go. This is the worst one, is if you bonk and grab the ladder high. Like that. Because then it spawns him and you have to wait for him. In that case, it might actually be better to take the hit. But, to each their own. Climb this one left, wait, full jump over him, grab this one, wait. Sometimes you have to wait to kill that kebab, sometimes you don't, but you just have to learn that section. It's the same every time. So coming in here, oh yeah, this is the same every time as well. Just grab the pot, grab the coins, kill the enemies. You want to get to the enemies as fast as possible to kill them, so I do a jump down here so I land on this carrot, get them off screen as fast as possible. Grab the one up for swag. You don't have to, but you can. Drop down the ladder. So here, I do a tiny little weight on the carrot, and then fall down and attack them. I find that's the most consistent way. And then you're going to grab the ladder and fall down, and then you're going to do a full jump and kill the carrot on the right-hand side of the screen. So there's a reason that we do this. If you just fall down and walk, that carrot spawns on you. Fall down and jump, you got all these guys on screen, and it causes lag. So, full jump, kill the carrot, and you save a little bit of lag. What you don't want to do is jump to bonk on the ceiling there, because look at all that lag it caused. You just want to walk all the way down. A little jump there to kill him, and then away you go. So this one here, walk down, jump up and hit that. And this is turkey skip number 3. So there's 2 ways you can do this section. You can just walk off, kill the skewer, hang time, and then go like that, which is the easy way of doing it. You have to let go of right for a little bit, but that's fine. This is very consistent and easy, and you won't ever get hit. Or, you're going to line up your toes with the edge between the 3rd and 4th table. And then you're going to do a full jump and a slash on the way down. So I actually stare at his toes and wait for a visual cue. So I'll go right here, there, full jump, attack on the way down, and that way you skip having to stand there and wait. And that saves about a second as well. So I'll see if I can... So right about here, roughly about here is when I'm going to do a full jump and attack. And actually if I hold A and right, I should be able to unpause and still do the full jump. Oh, I was a little bit early, so that's what happens when you miss it. That's why it's kind of scary. Yeah, now I'm missing it. There we go. Yeah, right about there, I think. Hard to say. Right about there. That was perfect. So right about there is where you want to do the jump. Yeah. And that's the 3rd turkey skip. If you need to, you can grab that, but it wastes about 2 seconds. But if you're down to 1 health, you might want it. Jump too late. Jump too early. There we go. The big thing is, you're probably going to want to leave this stage with at least 2 health. Chances are. So, if you are at 1 hit point already, you probably want to grab that candy and get a flawless boss. If you've got 3 hit points already, you're probably fine and you don't need it. If you're at 2 hit points, you might want it, hard to say. If you're at full health, obviously you're going to ignore it. So the next part here is the burger boss. There's a quick kill, there's a slightly less quick kill, and then there's having to chase him around on the screen. So the quick kill is... Oop, not that. Yeah. And it's hard to really say where to jump, because I just have a feel for it. But you're going to do a full jump right about here, roughly. And then you're going to do a full jump, attack, and then kind of turn around and drop down so you don't run into him. Like that. And then you're going to jump and attack again when he's coming back from the left-hand side. Then you're going to move out of his way. And you're going to jump and attack him again. Oop, that was bad. It's hard to do this while pausing. And then what you're going to do is you need to jump over that bottom burger patty. And then using the invincibility frames, you need to stay inside of the burger. Ah. Like that. So that's the quick kill. You can do it probably a tiny bit faster, but that's roughly what the quick kill looks like. The second one you can do, get that, 2 attacks, then stand and duck, stand in the middle, and then move on the outside. That's the slightly less quick kill, but it's a lot more consistent. 2 attacks, duck. Actually, you can just stand in the middle and kill him. So that's the slightly less quick kill. Duck, go. I would say those are the only 2 ways you should be killing this boss at this point. This one's not too bad, actually. I kind of like this. That one's really easy. The problem with the quick kill, the fastest one... Oop, went too far there. The problem with the fastest one is jumping over that bottom burger patty. Oop, and then missing a jump and fucking it all up. But it's just that little bit faster. Okay. So I'm gonna let this hang out here for a second while I use the washroom, and then we'll do the worst stage in the fucking game. So, 2 seconds. Alright, let's play some Slot Machine 2 while we're at it. There's my controller. Why not? Sweet, got some health back. Was I missing health? I don't even remember. Got some more health. Just delaying time while I think of how I want to approach stage 5. There's 2 ways to do stage 5. One is the normal way of doing it, which is what most people are going to be doing, and what I'll focus on the most. And that's the normal cycle through this. And the second one is what we call the task cycle way of doing it. Largely the stage is the same, except for the very, very beginning of it. So task cycle is a two very precise tricks along with a flawless beginning to the stage. It is very hard to do. And then the normal one gives you a little bit more leeway. The difference between them is about 4 seconds. So I'll put my save state here. So, as soon as this stage starts, you want to be running. So I'm going to do the normal way through it first, and this is the one that most people are going to be using. You want to be holding right as soon as it loads. You don't want to be doing jump attacks, just jump and just attack and go, because the ice is actually going to send you down faster than if you did jump attacks. Once you get here, there's 2 things you can do here. Actually, I'll load that up again. You can do what's called the fork skip, which is a 2-frame window, and you have to jump very low at the very edge of that platform to jump underneath the fork I just grabbed. Let's see if I can get it here. Like that. So that's called fork skip. If you only have 1 health left, you can do that. If you're going for task cycle, you're going to want to do that as well. And then this part's the same, just keep holding right, killing these guys and grabbing the coins and going. So that's the fork skip. It's not that bad, actually. It's a pretty generous window, I find. If you wait until the moment you fall off the platform, you can get it. The problem is if you miss it, you might die. The second way is to grab the fork, and this is what most people are going to do. Kill him, and then you can... You're going to grab the fork. You're going to kill him, grab the coin. Kill him, grab the coin. Let's start that up again. So the fork works in 2 different ways. I'll grab the fork and then go. So this is you're always attacking and jumping. Like, I'm not pushing anything on the controller, and that's what he's doing. If you hold A, you'll do these big jumps off of him. If you're moving forward, you're still jumping and attacking. And as long as the twines of the fork hit an enemy, then you'll kill them. So what I do is, so jump and get that. 2 little ones. Oop, that's not what I do at all. You just have to learn the timing for this, really. 2 little ones, and then once you're in the spikes, do a big one, and that lines you up really well for the rest of this. Oops. And you're going to alternate between not jumping and jumping. Big one, big one, big one, little one. Big one, little one, little one, big one, and then when you get to this guy is when you're going to take a hit, because you need to get rid of the fork. And this is why you need to enter the stage with at least 2 health for most players. If you come in here with just 1 health, you either need to take a death or you need to get the fork skip. So you need to come in here with 2 health. And then you're not going to do any jumps. You're going to let this guy hit you, and then you're going to keep going. Standing attack to kill him. Just keep holding right. You can just walk off there, and then wait for this one to shoot ice, and then come around. Wait for him to shoot ice, go down. And you're just going to go down like that. And you'll hit this door roughly around 90, maybe when it turns to 89. But roughly around 90. So we'll do that again. So this will be with fork. I'll do fork skip on the next one. you should be able to watch my controller input for when I'm hitting A and when I'm not. What you don't want to do is take the hit off that guy. Because now, look at all this lag as you're chasing him across the screen. You don't want to do that. And it's hard to avoid it. Look at all that lag. You don't want to take your hit there. You can take your hit there and kill him, which is a little bit of lag, and you have to turn around to kill him. But the rest of this is fine. You want to take the hit off the last ice cream before the ladder, or kill him, and you can take your hit there as well and you're fine. Really anywhere after those first two guys and you're fine. But you don't want to take it on the first two because it causes a ridiculous amount of lag. And you definitely don't want to take it on the first one. Big one. So I'll do task cycle off of a save state I have, so that I can just go through the rest of this level fine. So yeah, you should be able to just watch my oop. That's a fine spot to take it to you. It slid me back a little bit, but it's not going to destroy you. So we're going to come down here. You don't want to do your jump attack because that plate up there, you don't want to grab it. You can. It's possible to get through this with it, but it makes it ridiculously hard. So, for these sections here, you can jump down and it's actually a little bit faster, but it won't matter if you're not going for task cycle. So this is all just learning the timing for those. It'll be roughly the same every time that you get here, but these things shooting ice, these things here, they're also on a stage timer. So it's going to be different if you get here at different times. So you're going to wait for that to go, and then you're going to drop down. You're going to wait for it to go, drop down, kill both of those, wait for it to go, drop down, and kill both of those. And then you're going to come through this door. You should be getting through here with 90, maybe 89 on the timer. That's fine. You know, getting through here with 90 on the timer is ideal. Just like that. Wait, go. Yeah, so that was a slow beginning section, but that's fine. This part here, these popsicles are always going to shoot up at the same time, and they're going to spawn from your position on the screen. Not when the screen necessarily loads, but your position relative to the screen. So you see how there's 3 of them down there. Those 3 are always going to shoot up in those patterns. You can't change it. You can't beat this first one. You have to wait a little bit for it to come up, and then roughly about here, you're going to want to turn around and slow your momentum, otherwise this next one's going to hit you. And actually, I think it's going to hit me now. Yeah. So kill that one. About here, turn around and wait. Turn around and kill him, slash him. Then you're going to come up here, and these lifts should be relatively close to the same cycle. You're always going to miss that one, but you can catch it like that, or you can take the top route. It doesn't matter, it'll get you there at roughly the same time. Oop, that was bad. So we'll do that, we'll do that. Jump across here, and then what I do is a little standing jump here, or a jump here to kill all of my momentum. A standing attack on him. Oh, I should have grabbed the coin. Kill him, kill him. I'll wait till the other side of this lift. Okay, so what I do here, standing attack on him, jump as soon as you grab the coin, and then just run over, and you can, as long as you've gotten through the rest of that section fine, you should be able to make that bottom cycle. If you want, you can go the top route. Well, it doesn't line up with this timing here. You can skip that popsicle, but look at how much lag is here, and now I just have to wait here. So that's why we kill that popsicle, is to kill that lag, because you're going to be waiting anyway. I ignore the top one entirely, and I go to the bottom one. As soon as you get to the end, jump off. Attack him, go up, turn around a bit, keep going. This part's easy. You should get the timing for this down. The popsicles always spawn at the same rate at the same time. So there's something you can do here. Put my save state here. You can either drop down like normal, kill that guy. Oop, I didn't get the ceiling bump there. Get a ceiling bump down here, and you want to come up here and grab that plate. Oop, I didn't mean to jump there. You can do that, and this is consistent, and it's not that slow. The big thing is you need this plate. You absolutely need this plate. You cannot skip it. Otherwise, you're going to lose 10 or 12 seconds on the boss. But what you can also do is despawn some of these ice cream guys. And you can do them in 3 spots in this stage. I'll show you all 3. I would only recommend doing it in 2. So what you're going to do is drop down and then re-grab the ladder like that. And it's just a matter of getting the timing for it. Drop, re-grab, let go. Sometimes you'll get both of these guys. Sometimes you won't get any. Oop, that was too late. I got one though, and look how much faster that is. And because I'm chasing a lift cycle later in the level, well, it looks like I'm getting through this section slower. I'm going to keep the same amount of time because I'm catching a lift at the end of the level later, at the same time. So, you can drop, re-grab, I despawned 1, good enough. Same here. And it's just a matter of learning the timing for that. So, it's roughly about where Chef is right now. Is I'm going to hit up, and then re-grab. And let go immediately. Like that. We're going to do the same thing here. And then we're going to come up here and get the plate. So that's the 2 ways you can get through this. This way is fine, but there's lag. The other way saves about a second. The big thing is getting through here and getting this plate. You need this plate. So now that we have the plate, we can go into this next section here. Again, this is always the same. I do a big jump here and throw a plate to kill him. And then you're going to watch this fish on the left side of this pillar here, as he's going to start to fall down. And when he's right in front of me, I'm going to throw a plate at him. Right there. See how he was just about to hit me, but I got the timing and I threw the plate at him. So what that does, and I'll show you here, I'll kill him with a jump attack or something, or I'll jump over him. There's that ice cream guy there. Put it here, I'm tired of going through that. So there's that ice cream guy on that middle platform. If I kill him right there, it despawns that ice cream guy and I can get through this with a bit less lag. The thing you don't want to do is kill all of the fish. Kill him to despawn that ice cream. You don't want to do this, because look at all that lag we just caused. We want to avoid that lag as much as possible. So we're going to go through here. We're going to throw and kill him. Big jump, little jump, big jump, kill him. And if you do it that way, you will always dodge all of the fish. If you do a big jump and then keep running, even just after one little jump, you'll hit a fish. And you'll lose the plate, and then you're screwed for the rest of the level. Kill him there. Big jump, big jump, throw your plate. And then pop up here. I actually find it, even though the timing for killing this fish feels tight, it's not that bad, and it's one less thing to dodge in here. And then we're up here. So this is the 3rd ice cream despawn, and this is the hardest one to do, in my opinion. So it's the same idea. Let's see if I can get it. This one's the hardest one to do. Nope. I want to get it once. There we go. So it despawned those two guys and it lets you get through there really fast. But if you miss it... Oh, of course, now I get it. So there's the optimal one. The problem is if you miss it, like that, well, if you miss it, this one guy here can move up underneath you and hit you and take away your plate. And now I can't get him to do it, but doesn't matter. So what I recommend is going for the two despawns that I showed earlier before you grab the plate, and then skipping this despawn because you already have the plate and you don't want to lose it, you don't want to risk it. And this one's super hard to get. I think I've only gotten it 2 or 3 times in runs, and I've only ever attempted it on basically a dead run to try and get my golds down. So I would recommend skipping this despawn here. So all you're going to do is walk up here. Oop. Now I'm trying to do it. As soon as you're landing, throw your saucer. As soon as you're landing, throw your saucer. You can do your jump attacks here as well if you want. That's fine. You just get through it like normal, right? The big thing is... Oop. Yeah, whatever. No, I'll do that again. Is this section down here. You don't want to jump and throw your plate at that guy too early. So if I come down here, oop, see how much lag is on there? And the reason for that is because these ice cream guys and coins and stuff up there are still spawned. So they're causing lag because there's too many sprites on screen. I can't even remember how I used to do this. I used to do that. So you see how much lag was caused because I did that jump? What you want to do is come down here and walk all the way down and then throw your saucer at that guy through the door. That way you're saving the lag from these ice cream guys up here because you're getting them off screen before the popsicles are on for too long. And then you're going to go through the door. It saves about 0.3, 0.4 seconds, I believe. Somewhere in there. It saves just that little bit of lag time. So throw your plate there, and then you're good to go. And this is the second lift cycle. There's no lift at the beginning here, but if you've gotten through the rest of this optimally, that lift should be showing up right there. Ooh, I'm going to get hit. That lift should be showing up with it on the left-hand side, and you should be getting to the other side of this with a 69 on the counter, maybe a high 68, depending. Oop. Which means you're getting to this door with a 66 or a 65 on it. So what you can do, because if you just keep going and you spawn that popsicle and you wait here, that popsicle might hit you depending on when you load it, depending on all of the things coming in here. What you can do is, oops, well that was bad, is land on just the very edge of the platform before the lift. Let's see if I can get it. Right here, and then go. You see how low that popsicle is? That'll make sure that the popsicle doesn't spawn until the lift is ready to move. But you have to know your lift timings. So this lift is going to be just pulling over, so I know I've got a lot of time. Once it fully stops moving is when I'm going to jump up on it. And then it's easy every time. If I were to jump on the lift immediately, or miss a jump getting on the lift, for example, so let's do pause a little bit and then get on. It almost hit me. If your timing's a bit off, that popsicle will hit you. So when you get down here, I pause for a second for it to shoot the ice thing, and then jump and attack, wait on that guy, jump and attack on that guy. And I'm getting to this door with a 66, 65 on the counter. And that is the second fastest you can get to that door, according to stage timer. Task cycle, you'll get to that door with a 67 on the counter. And that is going to be what we'll focus on next. Go through here, drop down here, kill him, jump attack, kill him. So I'll show the ice cream guy first, actually. Get through that, get through that. I happen to be on a good cycle here, so that popsicle will never hit me, but yours might. Go through there. Do not grab the big spoon at all. And then come into this door. Okay, so that was a slightly slow ice cream fight, but that you can see how powerful the saucer weapon is for that. Basically, you want to get the timing for this boss to, as soon as you can, jump, throw a saucer, and you want to have every saucer attack hit. And really, it's just about learning the timing here. The big thing is, always be attacking. I'll see if I can get a good one. So that was a really slow one. So each one of these ice blocks at the bottom here, so I'll count them as, we'll skip the first one where it only displays half, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the one that my toe is just touching. Pretty much the absolute fastest you can kill the ice cream boss is when she's above that 5th block, roughly where I'm standing right now, a little bit more to the left. Anytime you can kill the ice cream boss before she gets all the way back to the left side of the screen, that's a good kill. You can kill him slightly faster, you can kill him slightly slower, but you just want to be constantly attacking. 1, 2... That was actually really slow as well. But the big thing is learning the timing for everything, when you can abuse the invincibility frames to get underneath her, how to dodge those things. These are all really slow. I'm a little out of practice. And killing her before she gets back to the left side of the screen. Before she gets back to the left side of the screen, that's a good kill. Doesn't really matter how close she is. You'll save, 0.1 here, 0.2 there. This is just all muscle memory. What you don't want is to get hit, because now you have to chase her around. So you saw the saucer kill, so now I'm going to get hit. Now I just have my pan. So I got to go over there, chase her. Got to go over there, chase her, dodge her ice cream. This is super slow. You don't want to do this. Chase her. Not only is it super slow, it's actually a lot harder too. That was really slow too. But it gives you an idea of what the quick kill looks like. Anytime you kill the ice cream boss before she gets back to the left side of the screen, that's a good kill. You've done well. So, and that's what you should be aiming for. She should never touch the left side of the screen again. So that's generally the stage 5 that most people are going to be doing. So I'm going to reset now. Yeah, I'll reset now. So this one, stage 5 start. Oh, excuse me. So now I'm going to show you how to do task cycle. And this is going to be really hard, so we'll see how this goes. Oh. Task cycle is, so that fork skip I showed you guys earlier. So immediately start moving and you have to get the fork skip. Like that. And keep moving. Do your jump attacks here. You cannot get hit at all. Drop down here. So I'll put my save state here now because that was a good method to get through there. So now you have to get down this freezer section as fast as possible. Don't want to grab the saucer as well. You can do it with the saucer, but it's really hard. So I've let go of the ladder, now I'm falling down, now I'm holding left. So I'm going to kill him, and I'm going to do a little jump so that I don't walk off the edge of this platform. I want to jump off the edge and then turn back right. Jump, turn back right. Kill this guy. And now I'm going to need to do a full jump to sneak past this freezer cycle here in a second. Right. Oop, shit. I got hit, so I'll need to reload the save state. But you need to sneak past that freezer cycle. So we'll go down here, jump. Roughly about here I do my full jump, and then turn left and immediately attack again. And then I'm going to walk roughly to the middle of the freezer thing again, and then I'm going to do a full jump as well, and I'm going to fall down in between the two pizzas. Like that. Turn around, kill that pizza, full jump, bounce off the ceiling there. You have to do that. You have to go that fast through this section. You cannot wait for one more cycle. So let's do that whole thing again. I'm going to go down here, jump, turn around, kill, full jump, turn around, go, full jump, turn around, bop off the ceiling, turn around, go, jump, turn around. And you see how the timer in the bottom left corner, the bottom right corner, sorry, just turned to 90 when I entered the door. It needs to turn to 90 pretty much the moment you touch the door. Half a second before it is cutting it too close. Pretty much the moment you touch the door, the time needs to turn to 90. So I'll put a save state here because that was a good little section. And now I buffer my inputs here. So I've got my save state, I've hit start. Because we're on ice, the door is going to push me, and I'm going to slide down to the bottom of this platform. And as soon as I do that, I'm going to do a full jump. And then I'm going to start moving. Oop, and I screwed that up. So I'm going to do a stop, full jump, and pretty much right as I'm about to land, I'm going to start moving right, and I'm going to attack that popsicle. And that gives me momentum, so I'm not sliding on the ice. So let's try that again. Like that. You see how I didn't have to, gain momentum to walk across the ice there? And that allowed me to kill the popsicle and maintain momentum as I'm going through. And you want to keep holding right here. And right about here, you need to do literally a 1-frame tap on the jump button. So let's see if I can get it. Oh, sorry. I think I set it up a little bit too early. Right about here, you need to do a 1-frame tap on the jump button. I did more than a 1 frame, I died. Oop. So that was the 1-frame jump over that popsicle. You need to do that jump. Oop. It's really tough. You're going to have to practice this a lot if you're going for task cycle. Okay, so I've made the jump, and the moment I landed, I turned around for a little bit. Because if I maintain my momentum, I'm going to hit the next popsicle. So you need to turn around for just a little bit, and then turn back and attack him. So I turned around for just a little bit. Nope, not enough. It's hard when you're pausing. Like that. So that is the hard part of task cycle, okay? So you need to do a 1-frame jump over that popsicle, and then you have to slow down your momentum just a little bit, and then turn back and kill that next popsicle. And if you do that properly, you should get to this block and exit it with 88 on the timer. So you see the 88 on the time in the bottom right corner. As I'm walking to the edge of this block, 88 should be on that timer, and that's how you know you're on good pace to do this. So now, without bumping into anything, you need to jump up here, and you need to get on this platform as it's leaving. If you don't get on this platform as it's leaving, you did not make task cycle, you fucked it up. I'm on task cycle now. I'm going to put in my save state, and we're going to go through the rest of this level exactly the same way as we did in the previous stage 5. We're going to come over here, kill him, grab the coin, keep running, get on here, jump over him, kill him, get up here, keep going. Keep going. I'm going to put a save state here. We're going to despawn this guy, because why not? No, we're not, because I missed it. Whatever, got one. Come down here. You need to go fast. Come up here, get your plate. Save state here. Kill him. Kill him to despawn ice cream. Big jump, little jump, little jump. Big jump, kill him. We're going to come down here really quick. Kill him. We're going to walk down, jump over the spikes, kill him through the door. Going to jump up here. The rest of this is the same as what I've already talked about. Everything else is the same. But because we made that one platform, we just made this platform one cycle earlier, which is roughly 3.5 to 4 seconds faster. So I'll put a save state there. We're going to keep going. Again, the rest of this is the same as last time. Kill him. And we've entered this door with a 67 on the timer. That means that we made task cycle, and that is roughly 3.5 to 4 seconds faster. It is all about the beginning of the stage and jumping over that popsicle and killing the next popsicle and making that first bottom lift just that little bit faster. If you do that, you will be able to get on a faster cycle for the one that we just did over the popsicle spike room. So you had to set task cycle up at the beginning of the stage and then played through the rest of it perfectly to get to the end in order to save those 4 seconds. I think if you get hit, you can't make it. If you slow down too much in certain spots, you can't make it. It is very tight. But it allows you to jump ahead 4 seconds exiting this stage. In my opinion, it is the only way to realistically get a time below 13:30 is to get task cycle. It is possible without it, but really not probable. You would need a perfect rest of the game in order to get a time below 13:30 without task cycle. You'd need, you would need to get no hits, no shrimp on the lock boss, the stage 3 boss. You would need to play through stages 1, 2, 3, 4 perfectly, probably getting all of the turkey skips. You would probably need all 3 despawns in this stage, and you would need a perfect stage 6, including a quick kill on the boss, and probably including a 1-frame jump in stage 6 as well, to realistically get a time below 13:30 without task cycle. As I'm making this video, the current world record held by me is 13 minutes 27 seconds .03, and if I had done the exact same run that I had in my world record video and not gotten task cycle, it would have been a 13:30, maybe a 13:31. Task cycle makes that big of a difference. As far as I can tell, humanly possible, it's at the moment, from what I know about the game, there's only about 4 seconds we can save on world record, unless something new is discovered. So the game's getting pretty optimized at this point. Thanks a large part to Herexin put a lot of work into this, and then I put a lot of work into this as well. And between the two of us, we've discovered a lot of things, and task cycle is the big hard one that's going to differentiate between a top 3 time and a sub 14-minute time. So if you want to do task cycle, that's what you have to do. So now, actually I'll just use this file to get through the rest of the game now. So that's how you do task cycle. So we'll go through, we'll just get this kill here. Again, slow kill because I'm a little bit out of practice, but whatever. See if I can get some lollipops or something for a bit more health for stage 6, but it should be fine. Thankfully, once stage 5 is done, stage 6 is always going to be the same. It's actually, I kind of find it, ooh, perfect, that worked out well. I find it a relaxing end to the run, other than the fact that your heart's beating like crazy, because there's only one spot of RNG in the game, or in the entire stage. Everything else, you know what's coming up, it's not random at all, and the one spot of RNG only costs maybe not even a second, I feel like. I don't know for sure, but it doesn't cost that much time, and it's right at the beginning. I don't need 1-ups. I want health. Nope, not gonna get it. That's fine. So, save state there. So you're gonna jump and attack and kill him, jump over this guy, jump, attack, and kill him, and you need to grab this saucer. So when you're falling down this edge here, I don't hold forward, I fall down on the left side so that I don't run into the pumpkin. You don't have to do that, but if you miss hitting the pumpkin with the saucer, then you're gonna take a hit, you're gonna lose your item, and you're gonna lose time later in the stage. So this fish waterfall is the only bit of RNG in this stage that you need to worry about. So you see how the way that they spawned, I'm about to get hit right here. So I think it's too late now for me to dodge it. So that's the RNG that we're talking about. Nope. So there's only, I think, 3, maybe 4 patterns coming into that little section. So I'll grab the saucer, we'll see what pattern this gives me now. So if I keep walking straight, hey, look at that. I got good RNG, the fishes. I'll jump to the right and we're fine. Let's see if I can get bad RNG. So that one there, I think if I had kept walking right, the fish, I would have ran into that one fish. So I just did a little jump. Oop. So that one there, that one's fine. And you need to just start recognizing the patterns and just watching the fish. The worst one that you can get, I'll pause right here for a bit, see if I can trigger it, is that one there where you kind of have to do a jump back and then keep going. But that's the only bit of RNG that you have to worry about, really. So you're not losing a lot of time to fish RNG. You just have to recognize what patterns are coming and react accordingly. 2 of them you can just keep holding right. 1 of them you have to do a tiny little jump to the left, and 1 of them you have to do a big jump to the left. And that's it. So you just need to watch the fish, recognize the patterns, and react accordingly. This part here, literally just climbing up ladders. I kill him because I don't like him, kill him because I don't like him. I run under this guy. I like him. So now we're coming into the last pot room of the game. And you can save time here by reducing lag and despawning an enemy. So you're going to grab the pot, you're going to kill this guy, grab his coin. Right about here, so this French fry guy on the left here, he's going to shoot 3 or 4 bullets at us. And we want to hit the first 2 bullets that he shoots with our pan. Like that, and land on this ledge. I guess the first 3 bullets that he shoots. That is very important that we did that. We need to catch those first 2 bullets. We'll catch the 3rd one from running over here. And then we're going to jump up here, take out all 3 of those guys, grab those coins, and go. So the reason we did that, and that specifically, is because if we don't, we get an extra enemy. So I'm going to miss the first one and that one. And now there's a 3rd French fry guy here. And look at how much lag he causes. And then you can go through like normal. There's no risk of losing health, losing life, or taking a death here if you miss this, but this is super simple. Do that, do that, do that. You despawn that guy and you save almost 2 seconds in lag. I think it's 1.5, maybe 1.6. You save a ridiculous amount of time in lag reduction from despawning that French fry guy. So we'll do that again. Kill him, grab his coin. Right about the edge of that block, we're going to jump. Jump jump up here, grab these coins, jump up here, grab his coin, and then keep going. Put a save state here. So that's how you want to get through that. It's easy every time. It's an easy 2-second time save that not enough people know about. So everyone needs to do it. So now we have our saucer weapon. We've gotten through that with minimal lag. Oh, pardon me. Had too much coffee. And we're still holding left. These skewer guys here, you don't have to worry about them. They're not going to hit you. They're just there to scare you. As we're falling down, we're going to throw our saucer over this French fry guy. We're not going to hit him, and we're going to keep moving. Oop, I missed. Threw it too early. So you just have to learn the timing here. We're going to throw it over him, and we're going to hit that turtle behind him every time. It's super easy. And then you're going to run, and you're just going to do a little jump underneath him. So, oop. If you do hit him, that's fine. It's an easy recovery. Where you're going to go, right about... Ah, come on. I'm out of practice now. Like that. Little jump over. If you do big jumps over these, you'll bonk on the ceiling and it'll launch you down. You see how much faster? Like, see, look at my hang time here, and then I hit the ceiling, and look how much it drives me down to the ground. You want to do little jumps over these. Just tap the A button. Like that. It makes it so much easier to get over these spikes. If you do that, it makes a really tight window, and you can't skip past that French fry guy if you do a big jump. I don't think. Well, I guess you can. But just do a little jump. It makes it easier. Okay, so for this next part here, there's two ways you can deal with these two guys. I do... Oop, that didn't work. You can take him out... Oh, come on. So what you can do is... See that the light brown block on the background? At the edge of that, do a full jump and then attack. And then do a little jump and attack to kill the next guy and get on his platform. And you can do that without stopping. So pretty much the moment you land, just do like a quick tap on everything just to get up to that platform. If you miss it, that's fine. That's the fastest way to do that. But you run the risk of missing it and getting hit by the French fry guy. So like if you time it wrong, you get hit like that and you lose your saucer. So I don't personally go for that, but you can. I just do that, stand there and kill him and then go. It's maybe 0.2, 0.3 seconds slower. Most of the stuff in here is like 0.3 seconds difference. But it means that you're probably not going to get hit and lose your saucer weapon. On this light beige brown one that I'm about to land on, I'm going to do a full jump. Oop, missed that. I'm going to do a full jump and then delay my saucer attack a little bit so that I can kill him. You just have to learn the timing for that. It's basically as you're coming down from the jump, throw your saucer and you should hit him. So right about there. Oop, I missed it. Oop, and I got hit. So that was really bad. You don't want to lose your saucer yet. That was really bad too. That's fine. But you want to do like a full jump and... Excuse me. Okay, I'll take this slow. I'll put it here. Come on. So it's basically about here. You want to do your full jump. I threw it too early. Like that. So as you're coming down is when you want to throw your saucer. You want to keep your saucer because you need it for this guy coming up right here. So we're going to drop down here, hold right, and do a little jump. And attack at the same time to kill him. So we'll do that again. Oops. So, a little jump and attack to kill him. Otherwise, that's the fastest way to do that, because then you can keep going. If I lose my saucer, you can't get to him fast enough. So you have to dodge his attack and then wait here for him. And that's super slow. Yeah, come on. So that's why we need to keep our saucer and why I will always try and mitigate any risk of losing the saucer weapon up until this point. After this, it doesn't matter because you're going to lose it anyway. Excuse me. But once he's dead, we're going to run up and we're going to bonk off this top of the ceiling here, right at the edge. So we're going to bonk and come down. I'm going to do that again. We're going to bonk on our ceiling for this entire climb down. We're going to bonk, bonk, turn around, bonk, drop down. Not going to bonk there. But the moment that I land on this platform here, I'm going to immediately jump and bonk. Like that. And then turn around and keep going. So these send you down the platform so much faster, and it just saves a little bit of time. So bonk, 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 walk off, drop, don't bonk, 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 keep going. So we'll do that again. And I'll show you why we don't bonk on that one. So we're going to kill him, bonk, 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 drop down. If we bonk here and then do... Oh, you can do that. It's just tighter. I thought you couldn't do it. So bonk, bonk, bonk. No bonk. Hey, that does work. Okay, you can bonk on all of them. But I'll try and do it a little bit slower. If you mess up the timing for your bonking there, ceiling spikes, whatever you want to call it. So if I pause for a second, then I'm going to get hit with stuff. So you need to be very fast for that fish one. Otherwise the fish will hit you, or the French fry guy will hit you, or something will hit you. You can just walk off that one, and then just keep bonking if you're more comfortable with that. It doesn't really make a difference. But what I do, and what I find works very well, and it has been consistent every time, is bonk, 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 no bonk, bonk. Oop, there, that was it. That's the first time that guy's hit me in a long time. But you have to basically jump immediately, and then you can keep going. So this is one of my favorite little time saves in the game. And I don't know why, it's just a little thing that I discovered that I love. So, going into this next room, there's going to be two pumpkin guys, like there were at the beginning of the stage, flying back and forth. So, I'll show you what most people do. Is you're going to ignore that top guy because he's way up there. So you're going to attack him, and then you're going to wait for that guy to get out of your way before you jump up. So I'll show you that again. So this is what most people do. You'll have to wait for him a little bit to move back and forth to get out of your way. Otherwise, when you try and jump, you'll hit him. And this is the intuitive way of going through it. But what you can do is jump up here and kill him by doing a little turnaround, and then kill that second guy on your way back down from a little jump attack there. So jump up, turn around really quick, jump and hit him, and then you can just keep going. And that saves about 0.3 seconds. And it's super simple once you get it, but you need the big spoon to do it. Then you can go, and then you can go. This jump looks harder than it is, but I can't remember the last time I missed it. And those fish will never hit you if you keep jumping. As long as you don't delay, those fish won't hit you. They're scarier than they look. So as long as you jump, attack and kill him, and jump immediately, fish will never hit you. Excuse me. So one more time. This is the fastest way to get through here. So I'll put a save state there. So we're going to keep going, jumping past him. Actually, I'll put my save state here, so I don't have to keep doing that jump. So now these pumpkin guys, you're going to do a little jump and attack, and then you want to jump and attack and kill him while falling down. Like that. Oops. So that you can try and kill this third guy while also falling down off the ledge. That was bad. So let's see if I can get it. Nope, that's fine. If you happen to miss it, that's fine. It doesn't waste that much time, but there's a ceiling up there that you bonk on, so it's actually harder to make the jump than it looks. Right there. Oh, but I wasn't fast enough to get that third guy. Like that. There we go. So now that we're down here and we've killed those 3 guys as fast as possible, as you're running over here, roughly in the middle of this light brown square that I'm on right now, do a full jump. And what that does is it despawns and respawns that pumpkin right there. Excuse me, I'm not used to talking this much. So I'll show you what it looks like without it. So let's do that. There we go. So otherwise, we have to pause and wait for him to get out of our way before we do our ladder drops. But doing the same thing here, if I jump and respawn him, I can go immediately. And that saves a little bit of time as well. So that's another super simple one that you can be doing. Oop, missed him, that's fine. Jump, go. And then just get your ladder drops, kill him, and keep going. So one more time, I'll show you that jump to despawn and respawn the pumpkin. Like that. Then kill him, and now we're into here. So these guys here, you can always jump and attack and kill him. And you usually want to do a standing slash on that guy. As soon as you can hit him so that you can keep going. However, if you're absolutely crazy and you want to save every possible millisecond that you can do that. And that's the same principle as the 1-frame jump that we did for Popsicle Skip. I find this one a little bit easier. It's probably like a 2-frame window, but if you jump too high, you'll hit the spikes and die. So I just kind of like, I reposition my fingers and I just like slap the controller, basically. I slap, jump, and attack at the same time. Oop. You also have to do it fast enough that you don't get shot with the French fry. Like that. And then you can keep going. That is, if you're on a really good pace run, that is a crazy stupid strat to go for. But you can do it. Most people, myself included, are going to do that. It wastes 0.3, 0.4 seconds. So once you get over here, you're going to try and jump attack this French fry guy as soon as you're clear of this little platform here. Like that. And then same thing to him, and then immediately jump over the third one's bullet. Oop. Let's see if I can get that 1-frame jump again. Yeah, see, that's the risk of it. It sucks to lose a run to something like that. I think a death here costs about 10 seconds. I'm jumping too early. I'm getting hit by the bullet. There we go. Okay, good enough. So now this guy here, so we're gonna kill him, and then immediately jump. You don't need to kill that guy. You can just drop down, hug the wall, and you'll miss all of his bullets. You're going to drop down here. You're going to do the same thing. You don't need to worry about that guy. The one that's next to me right now. You're just going to hug the wall and keep going left. And then you're going to do a jump attack on that guy to kill him. So you need to do that really quick. Hug the wall, drop, hug the wall, jump attack and kill him. If you have the small frying pan, it's a little bit harder to hit him. You might need to wait. If you have the big spoon, it's pretty easy. The problem if you miss him on that attack is the same issue that you had earlier with the saucer, where I forgot to attack him. I had to wait for him to jump back up here before I could go again. So always try and get that jump attack in. So we're gonna drop, hug the wall, go, jump attack, bonk our head, bonk our head. Excuse me. So now here, there's 2 ways that you can do this. You can either just walk off this platform, swing your spoon, and kill that guy, and then don't grab the coin and run under him. That despawns the fish. You can bonk your head, swing your spoon, grab the coin, and as long as you grab the coin late enough, that despawns the fish. What you don't want to do is grab the coin early to spawn the fish. You don't want to do that, because you see those fish respawn now? And they weren't spawned there. So that makes this part super safe. Otherwise, you can get trolled by the fish like that. So if you grab the coin late, don't jump. Ignore the coin if you need to. As long as you ignore the coin or you grab the coin super late, those fish won't spawn. So I usually grab it while I'm on the other side of it, jumping up to this platform here. The fish will never spawn if you do that. So let's do that again. So I'm going to spike down, throw at him, grab the coin, jump up here, and I'm going to run underneath this French fry guy. As long as you don't stop moving during that whole little waterfall, jump down, despawn the fish sequence, you'll always make it underneath the French fry guy. And as soon as you're on the other side of him, jump and turn around and kill him. Really, really quickly. This is the same idea as like the gelato guy in stage 2. Just jump, turn around, kill him really quickly so you can reduce lag. Oop, I missed that. Gotta remember how to do that now. Grab that coin to reduce lag. Do a full jump up here. Nope, that was bad. I gotta remember how to do this now. Oop, grab that too early. Jump and kill him. Jump and kill him. Full jump and kill him. So that's one way you can do that. The hard part about this is killing this second guy here. Oops. Jump and kill him. Jump. Oop. I mean, that works too. You don't even have to kill him. But look at all that lag. And then you can jump up here and kill him if you want. Oop. That's the scary part. There. Oop, missed him again. Jump and kill him. Jump and kill him. You can go top route here, get that lollipop, which is the way I usually go, personally. This is the safe route. You have to do just a little jump to get up there, but yeah, whatever. Kill him, jump and kill him, full jump and kill him, or if you do the full jump to kill that third guy, the one on the platform I'm standing on right now, then the fourth one, the one that's about to shoot at me right now, will shoot his bullet higher. And if you time it right, as you're falling off the platform, you can swing your spoon and kill him and his bullets at the same time. Let's see if I can get it. Nope, because pausing screwed me up. Like that. That is really tight. And if you get the timing of it wrong, so if you do just a little jump up here, he sometimes shoots lower. And it's the reason that I go top route, personally. So I'll do just a little jump up there to get that lollipop, just fall down here. And this guy here, this is literally the last enemy. When he shoots the third bullet is when I jump and attack him. Yeah. There we go. So we'll do that. So this is the way that I go. Small jump. Oop. That's the risk of going for the lollipop route, though. God, come on. There we go. So that's the way that I go. He shot the third bullet, I jumped and attacked him, and this is the door to the final boss. The fastest way, grab that coin, kill him, full jump to kill him, and fall down to kill him. That's the fastest way to do it. But as you saw, it's also fairly risky. The punishment for missing that one is severe. And I feel the lollipop jump is easier to get than it is to kill that French fry guy, personally. Also, when you're on world record pace and that guy might hit you and kill you, it is very daunting. So you can go either route. That's the fastest one, is to kill all of the French fry guys as you're going through. So I'm going to use the washroom really quick again. And then we'll do the final boss, and then I think we're good. Alright, final boss time. So, I wish I had a bit more coffee. So I'll wait for this cutscene. And then actually I kind of like this cutscene because it gives you a chance to kind of shake out your hands a bit and, you know, catch your breath when you're on a good paced run. Either it's a PB or a world record, doesn't matter. It's a nice breather moment to help you recollect. So I'll put my save state right here, I think. Nope, you can't pause here. I did not know that. So what I do when this cutscene is loading, or when this boss battle is loading, sorry, is I hold diagonal right until I get to the top of the screen. And the moment I get to the top of the screen, I throw my first egg. So we're going to hold diagonal right. When you get to the top of the screen, throw your first egg, move right a little bit and throw your second one, and then move back a bit and throw your third one. I missed. There's cutoff on the top of my screen. So I missed the third one there. Oh, that's unfortunate. I didn't realize this had cutoff up there. So the big thing is just getting the timing of everything. 1, 2, 3, loop around them. You want to get your attacks in as fast as possible, and same with the ice cream boss, you want as little bit of the balloon showing pure red as possible. That's about all you can really do on this section. If you throw too fast, it's not going to register as a hit, and you're going to be getting chased around the screen. So 1, 2, 3, and loop down around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to hold diagonal up, hit there, 1, 2, yeah, I missed, 1, 2, yeah, that was really bad. So get to the top of the screen, throw, go right a bit, oop, I don't think that hit. You just have to kind of learn the feeling for the boss battle. You can also just do 2 hits there, 1, and then loop down if you feel it's too tight. But then you have to kill him on that side. You can also just move right, move up under him, 1, oop, I haven't done this in a while. Wait until you're underneath that one and then get up and throw, 1, 2, loop down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this is actually pretty easy once you get the memory for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the fastest kill is when he's still on the left side of the screen. That's about the fastest you can do. You can do a hair faster, but that was pretty much the quick kill on the boss. So hold diagonal right until you're at the top. 1, move towards them. 2, 3 on the way back and then move down. And then just get the timing so that you throw the eggs and it hits them without the invulnerability on there. Like that. Loop around. Oop, I missed one. I wish this TV didn't have cutoff. I never noticed that. There we go. There. So that's pretty much the fastest you can kill them. And if you watch my controller inputs, that should give you a good idea of how to do it. Diagonal right until you're at the top. Throw it, move towards them, throw it, move back and away, throw it on the move down. That was really slow. That's about all there is to it. There. But that's about it, as far as I can tell. I can't think of much else that needs to be said for it, but that gives you a general idea of the route through the game, basically. So, hopefully if you're learning it and you're trying to get a really good time, and this route is for sub 14 minutes, basically. If you follow everything that I just described in this video, and you get a good deathless run, you should be finishing a run with a 1345 to 1355, somewhere in there. That gives you 20 seconds of mistakes, roughly. 20 to 30 seconds of mistakes across the whole run if you follow this route. So, which is lots of time for mistakes. So, hopefully I didn't forget anything. This is kind of an impromptu thing that I've wanted to do, but I hope that I covered everything. And if people have any more questions to ask, just send me a whisper on Twitch, or pop by my stream and ask, or, I don't know, find a way to contact me, and if I feel like it needs more explanation, I'll make another video. Otherwise, I'll just try and describe it as best I can through text, or something like that. Or ask Herexin, he knows too. Throwing you under the bus, Herexin, you're gonna get all the questions as well. So, I think that's it for the stream for me. I'm going to make this a highlight and I'll link all the different sections and stuff, and then we'll go from there. And hopefully, if you're hoping to go for a super optimized time in this game, this was very helpful for you. And if it wasn't, well, it's unfortunate because I tried to do what I could. So, alright. That's it for me though.